content over everything.
About it, bro. It's because it's something that I'm still living right now.
The Rwandans got over it. We can't keep doing this.
Rwandans ain't got over nothing, fam.
Look at them. They've tripled their minimum wage.
But fam,
they were a prospering economy in sub-Saharan Africa. We can do it. We got this victim mentality bullshit. No offense.
It's not all victim mentality bullshit. Yeah, what it is a reality of the history. And when every time we tell the reality of our history, we have racist people and black and mixed race people that have been indoctrinated by racist people that come and say, why you got a victim mentality. The history of this country is they enslaved us, colonized us, they didn't apologize, and we're still dealing with the consequences right to this day. That's the history. Facts. For me to state that, how does that mean I'm coming with a victim mentality? That is you. That is you coming with your oppressive mentality. Yeah.
I don't have an oppressive mentality.
Morgan. If you don't have an oppressive mentality,
Rwanda was going through shit. They got out of their shit, and now they're a prospering economy.
Bro. Are you listening? Rwanda is not a prospering economy compared to America. And Rwanda is not a prospering economy compared to England. So no, bro, we're about getting there, bro. We're about getting there. I'm talking about right now we're in this poverty as a reaction of what's happened in history, of something that has not been corrected by the oppressors.
I want to hear your answers of how we change it to us being like America, like the Sub-Saharan Africa being more prosperous. I just want to hear your answers.
The system designed to keep that down.
Bro, are you listening? Man, don't want to be rich like I listen. 1 minute. My man saying you don't want to be rich like the Christians and Americans. He's got make history great again on his hat.
Make history great again? Yeah, we don't want to
be rich like them. You know why we don't want to be rich like them? Because they became rich from enslavement.
You don't want to be rich?
They became rich from not like them. If we're rich, we'll be rich off of pride, off of dignity, off of good economics, off of
I agree.
What I'm saying is when you said rich like them, yeah, the way they got rich, yeah, was by enslaving, pillaging and robbing. So we're not trying to be rich like them, yeah. When I'm saying listen, in this school system, what they teach us? They teach us go to school. After you go to school, go to college. After you go to college, go uni. After you go uni, do a 9 to 5 and work hard. So I'm in school thinking, okay, is this the way to be successful? Let me listen to this system like listen, he said 1 minute, bro.
I've argued with many people on the other side.
Let me finish. I've got a point. Let me finish. Yeah? So he said just now, yes, that's the way to be successful. Yeah? So when I looked in the history books and I saw how this country became successful, what did I see? Did I see hard work? Did I see uni? Did I see college? Did I see rape? Stealing, pillaging, colonization. That's what I saw. It's not over, it's continuing.
It's called using your mind.
You're gonna get spit, bro. You're gonna get more than spit. You're not gonna get a box.
It's called using your mind.
No, it ain't a serious box, but it's a box of truth. Man, I forget a box of truth out here, cause man, I'm talking so much foolishness. A box of truth.
Do you even believe what you're saying?
There are a lot of like these failed states in Africa, right? And then there's Rwanda who eventually broke out of it. And
don't tell me about Rwanda as one small place that has not
one, and then we could spread it.
Bro, it's not about start with one.
I'm sorry, we can't do this by just blaming white people all the time. I fucking hate it.
Bro, because you've got one minute.
I've said some shitty things to white people.
See the problem. My man, is here as someone who's integrated into the system, definitely. Yeah? He does not live within our communities in the same way we live in our communities, definitely. Yeah, and then he's gonna come here. You see, we got different sorts of people with mixed heritage. Yeah, we have people of mixed heritage that fought alongside us during slavery, and they killed slave masters, and they called white people out on their racism the whole way.
I call white people out on racism.
Shut up. Yeah, they called white people out on their racism the whole way, and never 1 minute did those mixed race people say to us, "You sound like you're a victim for calling out racism." Yeah, and then you have mulatto people who now they.
Why are you attacking me for my race?
I'm not. I'm allowing you to know a mindset has been in our culture. We have people that come from our culture, but they come defending racism. They come when we're talking about racism, they come and tell us, why are we talking about this? Bruv, shut up, bruv. Because you, at the end of the day, still have a place of benefit in the system. Because at the end of the day, it was the mixed race or the light-skinned slave that was treated better in slavery. He was the house Negro. He got certain expenses. Until this day, Beyonce is higher in the system than her black dark-skinned attributes. So to this day, light-skinned supremacy is a reality. White people, are the first benefactors, but second are light-skinned people. Now, light-skinned people have a choice now, whether they're going to pick this side, which is the side of the oppressed and the truth, and speak out boldly against oppressors, or they can pick this side and sympathise for oppressors and tell us don't speak about oppressors no more.
So he wants us to pretend to be oppressed.
Malcolm X is the light-skinned brother, that's the real. Malcolm X.
We are fucked.
Malcolm X.
We are not oppressed.
Malcolm X.
It's an insult to say we are oppressed. Our ancestors were oppressed. We are not oppressed right now. We're doing well.
We're doing well. We're doing well. What world are you living in, bro?
He's got some privilege. He's got his privilege.
Black people are not oppressed right now in 2018.
Everywhere
Compared to back in the day, no.
I don't compare it to back in the day. If I slap you in your face now, if I slap you in your face every day, 1 minute, if I slap you in your face every day, and then in 10 years' time I only slap you once a day, you understand? Does that mean that you're not oppressed anymore? You're still oppressed. It just means the oppression has slowed down. And you know why the oppression slowed down? You know why the oppression slowed down? Not because of people saying, oh, don't blame white people and people like you. The reason why oppression slowed down is because everywhere.
Crazy.
The reason why oppression slowed down is
Why am I a cunt, man?
Bruv, how can a man say?
the reason why, 1 minute, sorry bro,
Someone is slaving you now.
the reason why oppression slowed down and the minute we stop fighting, we're going to be oppressed forever. Yeah? The minute we stop fighting.
I respect. Finish them.
Sorry, bro.
No, you finished them, man. No more talking. No, you don't finish them. I don't have to talk. Yeah, it's true, though. It's true, though. Get education.
And I'm not saying that because I think they are.
Yeah, in what way? Tell us an example. Tell him an example.
Look, we've got like
One example.
We've got black people in certain cases of London are very successful. Okay, you go to the force. How far down do you have to go to see a black person? I'm not saying you go to the force, it's the richest people in the world. How far down?
Man, ever existed.
How far we going? Mansa Musa, we know about all that, bruv. We know about all that. We know about all that. We're talking about 2018.
Yeah, and goes, how far do you have to scroll down to see a black person?
In Nigeria, there are billions and billions.
How far do you have to scroll down to see a black person?
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen that list.
All right. Let me tell you.
But we can change that, but we're not going to do it like this. By blaming white
You're not
people.
changing shit, fam. We're changing shit, bro. We done a melanin market the other day. We're employing youth from the community. They're getting paid. What are you talking about? What are you doing? You're only in the park sympathising, fam. You're only in the park. Everything you said today, everything you said, bruv, you're not realistic, bruv. What are you doing? What are you doing for your people right now?
I'm not blaming white people
What
for
are you
everything.
doing? What are you doing to change the
No,
situation?
you're right. I'm not doing anything
What?
right now.
What is shut
I've
up?
seen your videos.
What is shut up? Because I've been out here 10 years.
Calm down.
I've been out here 10 years doing this work, bro. Yeah? 10 years.
Say it, don't
10
spray it.
fucking years. I've been out here doing this work, bro. So I am not gonna have any fucking one of you come into the park and chat shit to me, bro. Unless you're doing shit. If he came like Rap Raven, and he had Mount Melody and he was doing stuff to employ the youth, yeah, I wouldn't have much to say to him.
I'd love to help you with that.
I don't want to help. I'd love to help, man. Go help him and tell me you're helping him and then come back and chat to me.
I just think we need to.
Yeah? Bro, I don't need your opinion. Your opinion is irrelevant.
Build up.
Bro, what are you talking about? Stop making it about race, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's the fucking problem with you, bro. Like, who's made it about race? I'm saying that we have been oppressed by this system. As a fact. But when I'm talking, you chatting shit, telling me I'm making it about race. Well, I can't say my history.
I know that.
Well, then shut up then. Well, then shut up then.
Because I don't agree with
No,
you.
I'm saying when I talk about my history, I said a fact. Have we not been oppressed?
Yeah, we were oppressed, but we're not oppressed anymore.
1 minute.
How are we oppressed? What laws do, what things can a black man do?
Bro, do you know about institutional racism?
Yes, I know it exists.
Well, then that's oppression, bro. Racial profiling is oppression, bro.
I know it's terrible.
Immigration's oppression, bro. Every system in this country oppresses us, bro. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I agree. That's fucked up. I agree.
Yeah, but you can't, but this is the thing. I was at the protest and I spoke to a lot of brothers and sisters.
Man's cool, you know. Man's cool. Yeah, but
I get your point. We need to work hard,
Yes.
I get your point. However, you cannot say we are not oppressed. That is not true, my brother. That is not true.
I'm just sorry. I just don't speak how.
because you're not oppressed. Maybe you're not oppressed. I've been oppressed in this country my whole life. My black brothers have been oppressed in this country our whole lives. Yeah, for being the way we look. You don't look like the kind of person.
How much black kids are getting killed right
I know it's terrible. It's terrible. I agree.
What are the police doing about it?
I think 50. Was it 50?
Nothing, bro.
In
More
the
than
last
50,
one,
bro.
I saw your
Stop
video this
shit, bro.
morning. Was it 50? Oh, a second. I got to check. I think I'm late for work.
But bro, what I'm showing you, yeah, if all these kids in London that are getting killed right now, if they're all white,
Man's late for
you
work.
see
Man's late
how
for work.
fast things get
I know,
changed.
you gotta go
And
back
you
to
see
work.
how fast things get cleaned up
You
on the
gotta
road.
go back to
white
work
kids
and
getting
he's
killed.
gotta go back.
Trust me.
How much have you put towards the black
kids
community?
in
What have you
business right
invested?
now.
What have you invested?
I want to join your side.
No. I've seen your videos. Before you come in and talking on the camera, what have you invested?
I haven't invested in anything.
But yet you work. And you pay tax to the system that oppresses us every day. So there you go, fam.
I'll see you next Sunday.
There you go, bro.
Nice meeting
There you go, bro. There you go, bro.
Nice
Man, don't. You get me? There you go, bro. So next week Sunday you're coming with £20 for the Melanie Market. Thank you, bro.
Next Sunday, yeah.
Come.
I'll
Okay,
come
cool,
next Sunday.
Bless. You get me? Quick thing. About are we oppressed? Are you smoking something, bro? Like, and I'm sorry to get so agitated, my people, you know, because but on a one with me, I'm trying to become a better person, and I don't even want to get stressed like that. But bro, this shit hurts, man, bro. It hurts, man, bro, because we're going through this thing every day, bro. And the thing is, you got a guy there that's meant to be black saying that, and I can bring a white you right now. I can bring a white you right now that will tell him everything man's saying. I can bring a white you named DJ Steve's here right now. He's a big graffiti artist, and he'll break down the system and how it oppresses us. So if white people can get it, yeah, and fucking, why can't he get it, bro? You get me? That's when you're inside the system. You're inside, bro. You're inside and you're trying to work for the system. But all I'm saying is that we've been oppressed by this country, innit? Facts, innit? We've been oppressed, innit? You understand? And there's still oppression going on today, innit? That's a fact, innit? The fact is that there was never no apology for slavery.
No, maybe he's adopted that kind of stereotype that we're lazy and we're this and that. So he can't. So when he's saying, "Oh, we've got to work for it," which I said, granted, but he's trying to see it as like, "Oh, like we're not working, so like it's our fault."
Yeah.
It's completely our fault.
Yeah.
He's coming from that mixed.
And the worst thing is that we are working, bro. We're working, bro. We're out on the street trying our best, bro. Our very best. And he knows, man. I know he's seen, man. So when you come at to me with ignorance, bro, it's like, bro, what are you doing then? Because if you come and tell me, yo, bro, I've been playing this for you over here, and I've got this business thing here, and rare, rash, bro, I'm gonna listen to you, bro, because you know what, you're doing something. You're investing time, money, and energy into what you're talking about. You're not just gonna come out to the park and tell me something and then go back to your privilege. You understand? But if you're not doing nothing out here, shut up, bro. You think I'm gonna go to the Palestinians and go tell Palestinians about Fever Palestine time, fam? I'm not doing shit, bro. Low key's doing shit. So why am I gonna go and tell them about their oppression, bro? It's true, though. Unless I build something to do with their thing and I'm in their thing, then maybe I can talk to them, man. Other than that, I just gotta support them man's plight from the side. You understand, fam? But it's like man can't do that. Man wants to be on this. Anytime we talk about racism, why are you making it about white people?
Thank you.
Fuck that, bro. Fuck that, bro. Fuck that. It's not about white people, bro. You get me? White people are fucking. It's a reality, bro. Like if it was Asian people, it's Asian people. If it was blue people, it's blue people, innit? You understand? But man think we're gonna actually get over the situation by not talking about the elephant in the room. Is that how man think man gonna? Cause I tell you straight, bro. I tell you straight. Everywhere I go, you see what I talk about? I talk to a lot of these documentary maker white guys, these bigger guys. You get me? And I'm sitting down with them. I'm myself, bro. I don't bite my tongue on anything. I told them whatever I think about racism. See these white people, bro. They respect me, bro. You get me? When I'm talking to them, I tell them, bro, there's certain black people that will sit down with you and they won't even tell you about their plight because they're scared of how it's going to affect your relationship with them. They're not even going to be honest with you, bro. Do you understand, fam? I'm not that guy, bro. I'll tell you everything, bro. I'm not scared of no man. I'm not bowing to no man, fam. You could have been black, white, Asian, Chinese or blue, bro. You understand? Man's not bowing to no man. If that's my truth and my struggle, if my truth in this country is every time those police have seen me, they've hunted me like a fucking dog. And when they stop, man, they're just looking for a reason to arrest me. Not that there's been a crime, bro. They're looking, bro. They're looking for a reason to make my life shit. So when I say that's my reality in this country, that's my reality, bro. And I can't lie, fam. They respect me, bro. That's one thing black people have to understand. See, white people, Asian people, black people, they respect man because man's standing on truth, bro. See, when we're doing all of this, no one respects man, bro. They'll allow you to do it, bro. Because you're making them comfortable. But they don't respect you, innit? As a man, innit? They don't respect you, innit? So all those people in the comments hating, man, it's cool because I know you respect me, innit? Because none of you don't come down to the park and chat shit. All of you are here right now. Some of you are right here right now. And you're going to go back home and chat shit in the comments. Do you get me? But you're never going to come to the park and say nothing to man. So I know you respect me, innit? Cause if you didn't respect, man, you come and you stick it on, man, like everyone else gets it stuck on in this part. No one, till this day, no one's ever come and said, yo, Ras. But man, like in the comments, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up everyone still. It's cool.
In regards to them commenting, because I see that thing like happen over there,
Yeah.
I feel like no one else ain't doing anything, so why are you opening your mouth? Like, you're saying all of this, but what are you, like you say, what are they doing, fam? It's madness.
But man, I'm just talking, bro. You see how easy it is for me to say something to you, bro? See all these words that are coming out, you know how easy it is, bro? For man to actually do something, that's a whole new thing, bro. Man's out here doing. So I don't really care what people think about man. Man can always better manself. Like man said, man was just screaming down the camera, bro. Afterwards I think to myself, fuck, Rashi should have held it down. But at the time, blood, my blood's boiling and I was just like, what the fuck is my man talking about? You know, like that. But we all got to be working on ourselves to get better at getting across. Because I should have really, you see the way you would explain it to him? That's the way that a man should, that's the level I need to get.
How do you think you can change a brother like him? Because see, when I dropped the mouth next thing,
Yeah.
when I dropped Windrush,
Yeah.
he was a bit like, but then he went straight back into it. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, oh yeah, Windrush, yeah, I agree with what you're saying. And then he went back into it. So how do you think you can actually break that completely, that mentality is done?
You know what, yeah? That comes down to me. You see the way I dealt with that brother?
Yeah.
I didn't do the best thing in order to actually get my point across to him.
Yeah.
I more got caught up in what he was saying
No, don't worry about
and,
today.
and where man is.
Sorry, I should
But
be
no,
clear,
but
like,
what I'm saying is, in order to get through to someone like that,
Yeah.
you see, in order to get through, you see when someone's ignorant to what you're saying,
Yeah.
like it's not really them, you know, it's you. Because when you make it about you, then it's just about how you better articulate that point. For example, when I was screaming at him, I wasn't getting through to him. The way you was articulating the points, you saw on the camera, he had certain parts where he was actually thinking about what you were saying because of the way it was being delivered. It was being delivered in a way where he could digest it. You know what I'm saying? My thing, I'm just spraying in his face there.
He went straight back into it though. He went straight back into it though. He went back into his ignorance of we're not oppressed. So I mentioned to him when
certain man are brainwashed. I'm saying the more we can get better at actually, that's why this place is a good place, because it teaches us to actually communicate, not only with each other but with wider communities as well, yeah? The more we can actually get better at that is the more we're going to get through to people. Because I know certain man, they was ignorant when I first met them. And it's just the way of the conversation and the right things being said. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's got an angle. So that brother there, it would probably be a rat raven. See a rat raven, you could probably get right through to that brother because they come from the same kind of background. As much as rap ravens out here with us, rap ravens been in professional backgrounds as well. You can tell that brother comes from a more professional background. He don't come from the roads. You know what I'm saying? So when you come from the roads, like anyone that comes from the roads, they're not going to ask questions like him because we've been through it. You know what I'm saying? Like every day. Don't get twisted. There's certain black people within provisionism, like you, if you're wearing a hoodie, you could be a professional who you want. You could take a doctor, you could take a lawyer, you could take a black architect, put them on an estate in a hoodie, and they will be treated like gang members, regardless of their qualification. That's how they'll be treated, just because of the way they look. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man can still get the oppression, but then when you're in your suit and that, man's not getting that more time. You're walking through the ends, man's not going to get that in a shirt and that. You know what I'm saying? But then the reason why we don't want to do that too much is because it means that we've got to assimilate into the system just to be treated like human beings. So that means that for us, it's a bit like becoming white. You know what I'm saying? I'm a black youth, I like hoodies. You know what I'm saying? I like reggae music, I like the block. You know what I'm saying? You get me? I love all of that. So why am I going to put on a suit and a tie just so someone treats me like a fucking human being? It don't make sense.
Do you think you should share your pain with him? So like he sees like, you're giving him an example. Because if I go back into my life, when a white racist kid kicked me in the face when I was 7 years old, split my eyebrow open, they took pictures and sent it to police, nothing happened. That's a deep experience, my bro. When they wrote "I hate all niggas" on my door, when I was 8, that's a deep experience. So do you not think that maybe you should share your experiences, let him know this is what we went through
rather
as
than
kids?
about the system. 100%. Cause I've got a brother named Tristan. He was killed in Marks Gate, up near Ilford and that. You get me? One of my oldest. You know what I'm saying? He was killed by some racist shit. They videoed it, punched him up. He wasn't dead at first. He died in the hospital. But the guy's got like 2 years. And that was the first time I knew how racism worked in this country, when I actually realised, because I knew a next brother who didn't even mean to kill a youth, and he's done 10, 11 years, and he was just in a car driving. He wasn't even a road youth. He was just driving, they crashed, someone died, manslaughter, boom, he's got more years than the guy who's videoed and killed my brother. So from them ages there, I realised, yo, this system's mad. You get me? Like, my white brethren, if they get shifted with man, they're definitely getting less time. Definitely every time as well. 100%. It's not sometimes, it's not once where the white youth got more time than us. It always gets less time. Every time. Like even when we're on the block, my white brethren had to hold the weed, they would tell you, Ideal would tell you. Yeah. Ideal. Go search in Ideal on YouTube right now. He's now a vegan white rap activist, but he used to be on the roads with the man them. Ideal will tell you he held the food. Ideal will tell you he didn't get stopped and searched. All he's got to do is walk away from the man them. Ideal will tell you we came out of Chadwell Youth Station with him and his girl. All of us got stopped. All of us got searched. None of us had tickets. We all got fined. He didn't even get a fine. They shimmied him out. Ideal will tell you he was in Braintree and we robbed the iPod and Ideal had it in his balls and all of us got a very thorough search and he walked away with it. Ideal will tell you, fuck respect, my brethren Ideal, Ideal, type in on YouTube. He will tell you that the fucking system's racist. You get me? And any white youth that's out here with us will tell you. You know what I'm saying, fam? So it's like, when it's a debate and I don't understand, like it's not really a debate.
I don't understand how people can even deny that. Just in the sense that it's a common fact known that British teenagers in particular, are the hardest drug users, especially the white middle class.
100%.
They're the hardest 100%. When it comes to blacks. We fuck around with weed and stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
Yeah.
But we don't fuck around with MDMA.
Yeah, 100%.
But like you say, we get stopped and searched on average a lot more, and we get more time.
Bro,
I don't understand
they come to the block talking about they want to stop and search the man them. Fam, you lot know. All you got to do is go to an MDMA rave and stand outside. If you want drugs, bro, go to a pub, bro. Go into the toilet and just stand there like you're going piss and you will see someone come in and sniff a line, bro.
They want to close down Carnival.
I come from a history where we was involved.
They want to close down Carnival as well. But they won't touch Redbridge. Redbridge, they found 30 grand worth of drugs.
Not even just Redbridge, the
50
festivals.
to 30 grand.
The festivals, bro, people are dying in festivals.
How many people are dying? Exactly.
People are dying in festivals, you know?
Wait for one person to die in Carnival. Shut down.
And you know what our argument is? Our argument isn't even for them to start searching the white youths for no reason either, you know?
Leave us alone.
Our thing is the same way you're treating these white youths over here. I beg you treat us.
Quality.
That's all it is, you know?
Quality.
So if you ain't got no reasonable grounds to search those white youths, we're not saying just look up, because it's still going to be based on prejudice if they start searching white youths. It's still going to be based upon you look like you fuck with niggas.
Working class.
Yeah? You got a hoodie, you look like you listen to black music. It's still going to be based on you might look poor. You get me? It's still going to be based upon that. It's still going to be something that it can connect to black people, bro. You understand? So when they even say like 6 out of 10 stops are black, bro, when you check the white youths that they stopped and searched, but those are white youths with black youths more time. You understand? So it's like you're still being oppressed by affiliation. You know what I'm saying? You can't even be walking down the road with man too tough. Because they're gonna even when white people, yeah, there's a Muslim guy, yeah, he used to be out on this road thing, he never got stopped and searched at all. Shot in bare drugs, all of that, never got stopped and searched. The minute he became Muslim and grew that beard, constant stop and searches, bro. Constant.
But for them it's a business, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a business. Definitely.
They buy their property, they money launder, and that's it. They don't want to hear about it.
100. Even when they're talking about the man, obviously Jerome and Dwayne, they have got beef right now, and Jerome might stab Dwayne, and it hurts me every time, yeah. But bro, you see Jerome and Dwayne, I've never seen in the history Jerome or Dwayne do a school shooting. Like I've never seen it, bro. I've never heard about a nigga from the hood go and shoot up a school.
Yeah, they want to claim we're the most violent.
With children. You understand, fam? We don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying, fam?
But yeah, when a white kid does it, like, oh, he was going through mental illness. Yeah, he's alone. Oh, that shit. That's what I mean.
Yeah, he had a lot of stress. Yeah, his dad walked out on him when he was 2. Story of my fucking life. You know what I mean?
You see about that? You see about that white woman that stabbed her partner up in uni, and she got some look weed, some blood.
The doctor.
The doctor. Nearly killed it, and she got
suspended sentence.
Yeah.
Oh, barely. She's been caught in her blood.
Because of her future. Because of her future. That's why he said.
Now change your skin colour to a black girl.
15
years, 20 years.
Holloway, here I come. You know, like that. Real shit.
That's real
shit. You get me?
That shocked me though. She got nothing, bro. Suspended sentence and nearly killed my man.
No, it's bad. There was a white you that got arrested one time, and the officers, the judge said that he doesn't want to send him to jail because he doesn't want him to be influenced by crime. Story of my fucking life. You know how many black youths go in jail and they're not even hard like that? I lie, Raf. Yeah? I lie about them. They go in jail, they're not hard. They're just normal youths. You see when they come out, Raf, when they come out, there's a cold look in their face, bro. There's a cold look in their face when they come out. I'm telling you, this was a soft youth. This weren't no bad youth, you know what I'm saying? He was just doing badness, you know what I'm saying? Go in jail, and because of the surroundings, comes out with a coldness over, man. And now, man can't get a job because of criminal record, but you know in jail, I linked my man that does ACs, I linked this guy who's got moves, I linked this guy with the best food. You made the biggest, like you put man in a networking crime pool, and then you look at man and say, why is he getting back into crime? It don't make no sense. Like, man talking about this country, bro, see these MPs, like how much do they embezzle, bro? Like, you're talking about, like, man in the riots, certain man stole water bottles. Water bottles, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro?
For taxes,
water bottles, bro. Who fucking owns water, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? It's fucking a necessity to survive. Yeah, and people went jail, bro. People went jail. People went jail for 4 years for stealing a water bottle. But yet, yeah, when these politicians steal millions, it's a slap on the wrist, bro. Now you're talking about someone who's in the hood, who's lived the struggle their whole life, seen a shop open and taken a fucking water bottle, bro. Yeah, and then you're talking about someone that's already got millions in the bank. They're already well off. They don't even pay for fucking lunch. Most of those politicians, they don't even pay for their lunch.
Or travel.
You know what I'm saying, fam? Travel, all expenses, and you're still robbing from the people, and you're getting a lighter. You're getting treated better than, you know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Like, man are in countries actually stealing oil. Like, you're talking about robberies. Man are really stealing oil. Man are really bombing women and children. Like, women and children really do die in other countries.
It's real.
But and that's the thing, because look at the war thing, yeah? Over 1 million white people marched during Tony Blair's campaign, yeah? Over 1 million white people marched anti the war. Now, I'm not saying they was just anti the war. I think some of them was more concerned about their troops and their children going out for something unnecessary, yeah? But the fact of the matter is they did march. Bro, their man still went to war, bro.
Democracy.
You know what I'm saying? The main thing we can do, yeah, is keep the, because don't get it twisted, them marching has now, it's history, innit? It blocks itself in history. So sometimes we don't even realise the change that we make as individuals. Like, I came to this park a year ago, like, I didn't think I was making no change, but I'm just here talking to people. But like, the ripple effect that I've seen all around the world is mad. But I would have never known that. You know what I'm saying? So, we just gotta stand for truth, bro. You know what I'm saying? The minute we give up, that's what they want, innit? They want us to give up the fight, because as much as they still went to war, they probably had to bring troops back earlier, or they probably didn't get to put out as many, or there was probably something they had to do.
There's white people, black people, Asian people all in them armies all going out there all the same.
Come on,
I mean,
come on. Stupid.
Not wanting them to be there.
It's stupid. Fuck that. I would never join the army, you mad.
No,
that's a mad thing.
For real, never.
St. Vincent, Fiji,
yeah,
all sorts of
and a lot of that,
and a lot
of the black people that are joining it is because of colonial powers.
Well, yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? The history of the colonial stronghold that they have of us, you understand? Bro, like, you think, like, black, we're not stupid, you get me? Like, we know what the system done to us. Like, we're not going to just go out on the front line and die for this country unnecessarily.
There's a lot of black people in the army and the military.
100%. But a lot of them, if you actually look at the sanctions on their country, a lot of them, in order to get out of the poverty that they was facing and feed their children or get out, that's why they joined. We as black people, I'm telling you, we don't just join and say, yeah, I want to be in the army. Nah. You understand? We kind of got to be forced into a position where, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's mad. Cause like in countries, people are really struggling to feed their families as a result from colonialism.
And in this country, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Even in this country, there's poverty. You know what I'm saying? There's real tramps. Like, you can come to Ilford and you will see like a back street where there's beds on the roads. Man, I got mattresses under the bridge, Ilford. Come on, Ilford. Just go into Leigh Street, yeah, get me? On the right hand side, there's homeless people that have bought mattresses, and it's like a line of mattresses, bro. You've never seen anything like it in the world, bro. And that's in first world Britain. You know what I'm saying? I see there people
like Yonkers, New York.
like even that make Britain great again, like I feel like that needs to be evaluated as well, because it might have been great from a certain perspective. If you got a middle class white perspective, then it might have been great at one point, because you had a lot of slaves and a lot of land. But what I'm saying is, but if you're from our perspective, bro, I don't know when it was great, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know when it's been great for us. You know what I'm saying?
Anyone who studied the history knows no nation was great, man.
Yeah.
Come on, you can't study history and then ever say America, make it great again. Bro, when? The last public lynching was 50 years ago.
Bro.
50 years ago.
Fuck the public
calm
lynching.
down, like-
Fuck the public lynching. Let's exclude black people, yeah? The Native Americans, bro.
Oh,
Bro, in order for them to actually make America, fuck the great, just to make America, yeah, man had to wipe out all of the native people of that land. And it wasn't just there, it was Australia as well. You know what I'm saying?
And he still had the cheek to tell people to go back to their own country. Come on, man.
Trump's a bad man, isn't it? Trump's a real madman. Because most of those people in Mexico, because most of those people in Mexico, they would have been originally on the other side. They weren't borders like we have them now. Like, these borders are created by men, bro. Like, that whole Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, all of that shit. That was some white guys in Berlin.
Belgium.
White guy, Belgium, the conference in 1984.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Like, some white people from France, England, all over, came together and said, yes, we're going to call this Nigeria and this Ghana. I know. Yeah? They've named the whole countries, and we're here, like, still living like that's a reality. Like, all of those countries are as real as Wakanda. People are saying, oh, Wakanda ain't real. Neither is Nigeria, bro. The way you know it today, it ain't real either, bro.
We say Wakanda isn't real. Again, someone who hasn't studied his history can only say that.
Yeah.
We had various civilizations.
100%. That was very
technological advances.
It might not have been called Wakanda, but remember, we
not be jets.
We had the oldest libraries. We had the oldest universities. Yeah, in Mali, libraries, bro. Before Europe knew about libraries, bro. And you know when Europe had its first capital, it was Spain, bro. It was Spain. And you know where Mali is? Mali's here, Morocco's here, and Spain's there, bro. Come on, bro. The Moors were there, the black Moors. These times we wasn't being treated like, you see in history, bro. You see this whole thing of black people being oppressed, it's new, bro. It's not ancient. You see Arab people, yeah, they used to respect and revere us before the slave trade. In the beginning of the Arab slave trade, there was more white slaves than black slaves. Yeah? In the beginning of the Arab slave trade. Yeah?
Still bad, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, 100%.
They love to leave that out.
Yeah, they leave it out. On top of that, yeah? The Moors in Spain, yeah? Black people, that was the capital of Europe. The same way Britain's at the capital now, Spain was the capital. But believe there was Moorish kings, black people, you know what I'm saying? In high places, teaching, you get me? We had universities in Mali, we had libraries, you know what I'm saying? Timbuktu, the Library of Timbuktu, till this day.
In North America, there were black people there before white people.
Yeah, Columbus said that when he came over there, the Native Americans said that black people had come with gold tip spears before them. So that means that not only the black people came over there, but man had gold on our spears. You know, like that. Come on, bro. Mansa Musa, yeah, he was the richest man that ever lived. That's what the guy pointed out. You get me? Mansa Musa, when he moved through from like Mali through to Saudi Arabia on the way to Mecca, past through Egypt, he threw off the currency of most of the countries he went through. That's how much gold he gave out. Like gold, like the way that like we look at gold in the West wasn't the way we looked at gold back in the day in Africa, because we had it so plentiful. It's just on the beach, children are just playing with gold. It was just normal. Because in Europe there's not gold mines like in Africa, when European, you know, like something like a caveman thing. Shiny stone. It's all it is, bro. It's a shiny stone, bro. That's all it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? They see this shiny stone and they're falling in love with it. You know what I'm saying? And then because this country is now like obviously the power of the world, you understand? Now gold has obviously gold is going to be the resource. You know what I'm saying? But even before that, if you go to like Egypt, if you go there now and you go to the pyramids and all of that, yeah? Like you will see, yeah, like statues made out of gold, innit? Like thrones made out of gold. Like, and it's some shiny gold from thousands of years ago. Yeah, top of the pyramid. Come on.
I'm here, don't elbow.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I just want to come in here.
Oh, go on. I think it's over
140 million blocks or something silly, like the creation of the pyramid. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they'll even say like,
oh, now America, innit? America's got most of the gold thing.
yeah, I think so.
They've got most physical gold.
That's probably why they took certain lands. They probably was basing it upon the resources under the ground, innit?
Yeah, definitely, yeah. That's all they would have been basing it on.
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. Even like our phones to this day, like Congo and the Khotan, like Prince Leopold of Belgium, done a horrible thing in Congo. Mass genocide. But we talk about Hitler all the time, but we don't talk about
other shit
like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sorry to interject, but like, you know, you talk about how like black people are experiencing like oppression, and I don't deny that there are. What I would like to know is like, who do you think's who is it in who? Sorry,
causing this shit.
Yeah, no. Whose interest is it in to keep black people down? Because the way that I think about it is like,
people, man.
But surely
like
like
you and me.
I don't. I would have thought that like if we're all doing better, like if like I don't want to have like the black community suffering the way that they are. If they were doing a lot better, it would benefit everyone else. So like I don't see like also the people in power. They don't want to have like a group. They don't want to have like a part of society that isn't functioning as well as it could do. So like why would you think that they would want it to be defective? Like whose interest is it in?
It's divide and conquer, I think.
But why would they want to do that?
Go back to
like,
the
the thing about us, yeah,
when we wasn't here.
Is in order for us.
They was doing it to your people as well.
Yeah.
They had like these beds made of rope like this, and I'll sleep on the bed like that. Poor. They didn't want the poor people up with them.
Yeah, but like
So basically, the original slaves, they were white people. They were called Slavs from Eastern Europe.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was the original slaves. It wasn't black people.
Yeah.
It was Eastern Europeans.
It was Slavia.
What white people have done to white people during like medieval history and burning people for not being Christian was probably was equally as horrendous.
Yeah, but I can see there's historical reasons for wanting to exploit groups of people.
What happened is,
like
what happened with the slaves
today,
is
in modern day society, like we want you guys to do really well. Like, we don't want
but
like
the thing is,
gangbanging
it's
all like that sort of stuff that's going on.
Why is it still here? The problem.
The problem is, yeah, you can't ignore an elephant in the room and expect it just to dissolve itself. So what we've had is a history of problems. You understand? And no one wants to speak about them.
Yeah, okay, the history of problems have got us into the state we are in today. Yeah. But like knowing that, what is the solution? Like how
the solution first is honesty. Like we don't see the British government being honest
how could they
about
express
the history.
honesty? How could they
For example, they haven't even apologised. Like everyone has apologised. Hitler
What are you talking about, like reparations?
Not even just the reparations. Before reparations comes an apology. So with Japan, with everything that's happening in the world, once the person realises they do wrong, they apologise. But once there's apology, there's an opening for reparations. The thing about this country is, I don't really think they want to face that reparations thing, which is why they're ignoring the apology. But if you don't have the apology, it's like me slapping you right now, and then I'm saying, oh, let's move forward. Like, we can't move forward until you say, you know what, I'm wrong for slapping you, and you know what can I do to put it right?
Okay,
and unless we have that conversation, I can't trust you.
Do you think that there's like anyone in government that wouldn't regret like slavery? Like everyone in government right now, they like if they were asked, like,
listen. If I come and rob him right now, yeah, for everything he's got, yeah, and then in 15 years I give it to my children, yeah, and then my children have got it and his children are poor, yeah. Like, see the people, you see my children with the things them, yeah, like they might not want to give back what was stolen.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And this is what we're dealing with the government, bro. We're dealing with a fact that I don't think they want to actually deal with the issue.
But how would they deal with the issue? Is that you're talking about reparations, so I'm assuming that would take the form of redistribution of wealth or something?
Well, reparations, the root word of reparations is repair. So you could give reparations without spending any money.
So like, are you talking about like, not taxing black people and just taxing white people more?
And being something so physical like that.
Yeah.
More
but the main thing is, before we even get to the solution, there has to be the acknowledgement.
Okay, but the acknowledgement's kind of like
so what I'm
meaningless
saying is,
unless something actually happens afterwards.
No, what I'm saying is, if I rob you and I've got your things, yeah, I can say to you, yeah, how can we move forward? Yeah, I can do all of that because I'm in the position with the things.
Yeah.
You might be a little bit less likely to want to move forward until you say, Rash, is still wearing my watch.
Yeah, you've got to see that, like, if you don't get past it, then the problem will just never, like, where's the end
It comes
game?
from the oppressor. It comes from the people who've done the wrong. You see what we do conflict resolution. So when there's two gangs that have had beef,
I think it's trust.
when there's two gangs that have beef, we come down and we bring them both together.
Yeah, I was about to say. You good, man? Alhamdulillah. Just come here.
Wrong. So humble yourself first and say, yo, I've done wrong by you, bro.
How are you?
Like, what can I do? And even sometimes the other ones feel like, I don't care.
what's up, man?
You
You
don't
alright?
mean it. But I tell this one, keep on being humble. And after a while, this one will be like, alright, cool, let's move it.
Come take over everything from your melody.
Come, man, say it straight. Man, don't listen to BBC. Man, don't listen to.
I said to him last week, you see, my gum shields are gold. Oh, yeah? I didn't deal with gold gum shields.
You're as bad
I
as
didn't deal with
Hijab.
gold gum shields. Well, he challenged me to a fight.
He wasn't get knocked out in style.
He got knocked out in style.
Ali said,
Listen, Hijab couldn't be our pensioners. How's he going to beat me up?
said to me that the
He couldn't be our pensioners. How's he
Ali
going to beat me
said
up?
that the violence would have occurred even if he wasn't there. That's what Ali said, didn't you?
No way. No way.
You said the violence would have occurred even if you and Hijab were not there. That's what you said.
Hijab went there and challenged.
They were attacking.
Hijab went there and challenged a Millwall